Hello and welcome to DGA Live. My name is Tyler Brickley. I am the marketing manager of DGA Disc Golf, and I am very excited that you are here. We've got Brian, Ben, Cheyenne, Zach, Ed, Spoot. Ben, it's amazing that you're here. Kelly's here now. It's incredible that Ben is here because he's in, well, I don't want to dox him, but he is 8 hours ahead of us. Is that right, Ben? So it's like just hit midnight wherever you are. That's that's dedication. I mean, you're not dedicated enough to set up a video studio, but still, it's impressive that you're in the chat even. Hey, what's up, Scott? Torrents are going to be discontinued. Oh, man. Yeah, Kelly was the one who fired me. All right, let's do this. I know most of you like literally just watched this, so sorry to do this to you in this day and age. Can't imagine spending 5 extra minutes watching content we don't have to. But, you know, today's it's a little bit of a big day for me, at least. So we're going to start by just watching this so that we're all on the same page. I will crack this open and see on the other side. Okay. Here goes nothing. It is with a wide range of emotions that I am announcing my departure from disc golf today. No, this isn't a joke. I know we would all love it to be, except for maybe this guy. It's been 4 years exactly this month. And when I think about the last... I'm sorry, hey, I can't do this. Hey, do you want my help? Yeah, that would be great. Okay, thank you. I got you. Listen, it's not really that hard. Okay, hey, is this still going? All right. Listen, guys, what Tyler's trying to say is he's leaving. He's got a different job. This sort of crap happens. Honestly, I've talked to him. He's only ever in it for the money and the fame, so it's pretty amazing that he stayed for 4 years in the first place, right? Hey, no, I know. Yeah, I guess for me, I just want to say thanks for supporting the channel, and thanks for your comments on my vids. Actually, is what got him a job. So you're welcome, mate. And when I think back on the last 4 years, it's sort of well, I guess there's just a lot. There's just a lot of things over the last 4 years that. Oh, hey man, do you need some help? Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey. Okay, I'm back. So, 4 years ago, I got this message from Kelly Greenhoe, our team manager, who was saying, hey, we saw your videos and our GM wants to get on the phone with you. I got on the phone with Scott Kesey, DGA's general manager. We had an instant connection. I think we shared a lot in common with how we approach business and marketing and even just life. So I was soon working full-time for DGA. And that was 4 years ago this month. And I'm so proud of what we've accomplished over the last 4 years with a complete rebrand, hundreds of videos. I feel like we've really elevated DGA's presence and gotten us a seat at the table, which DGA completely deserves, being the first company in disc golf. The company that was here when this all started, that started all of this, and is still here making amazing discs and baskets. In keeping with Steady Ed's vision of the most fun wins, I've been allowed to do so many fun things with our brand, and I think some of that's resonated with a lot of you. I'm gonna miss laughing with you guys in the comments of our videos. I'll miss laughing with you on DGA Live, which, by the way, we will be having immediately following this, so please come hang out. This is my 2 weeks notice, so I'm not leaving today. I'll still be here for 2 more weeks, so we've got a couple more DGA Lives, and I'll be lurking in comments for a little bit. And then after that, I'm not going away completely. Obviously, I'll still be DGA's #1 fan, still be throwing DGA discs, and rocking the new Traverse LT bag we're announcing soon. Oh man, is that okay if I leaked that in this video? I don't think it is. So I'll still be a member of the Discord server and part of this community. Obviously, feel free to message me if you have DGA questions. Please continue tagging me in pictures and videos of any torrents that you see in the wild, because that's an important work. In closing, I just want to thank you all from my heart's bottom for letting me be part of this community for the last 4 years. I have so much gratitude and appreciation for all of you and for the team in Santa Cruz. Farina Hedrick, our fearless leader, who is still in there every single day running DGA. Scott, Josh, Sylvia, the guys in the front office, Kelly, Caesar, Matt, Bobby. It's like a family. It really is. A lot of businesses try to do that and fail, and DGA has accomplished that. If anything that I've done resonates with you over the last 4 years, or you've laughed at any of our videos, you can send a farewell message to me in the notes of the disc that you're gonna go buy right now on discgolf.com. Right? Okay, so we're gonna end this video with something fun. The team has put together a highlight montage of all of the videos I've made that got over 20,000 views over the last 4 years. So I haven't seen this yet. We're going to play it now, and I get to react to it.
Actually, you know what?
I was gonna say, are we just laying up to the gap, or are we trying to hit it?
Oh. Yeah, okay. I guess, yeah, okay, I guess that's it. Sorry, I was expecting that would take a little more time. Yeah, okay, so bye. Off the cameras. So that is the big announcement. Ben's in Greece, so there's nobody here to make this less awkward. But yeah, that's it. That is what it is. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling it more today than I have. It's been so busy. You know, I've been talking with DGA. Obviously, we've had a lot more than just 2 weeks notice advance warning on this, and we've been, yeah, we've all been working really hard to try and make sure it's a nice smooth transition. So I think you kind of get lost in the busyness of it a little bit. And then today was the first time that I've really focused. I wrote down some things a few days ago, but today was the first day. Like, it was actually a little, okay, I was acting out there with the tears, but I noticed how easy they were to bring up. But today might be different. But anyway, it was really sweet because I went out there. I didn't really have an exact idea of what I was going to say when I got the camera stuff and started setting it up. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to just read the letter, you know, and just say, hey, I'm leaving, goodbye. And I was like, Ray needs to be in this. He was there with me at the beginning. In a large part, he's the reason that I got the job at DGA. So he needs to be there with me at the end. And it was like kind of a weird, I need to talk to my therapist about it. Probably there's probably some bigger issues at play here, but it was like, it was kind of a sweet moment for me. Like, it's a funny joke in the sketch. Like, he helps me get through the speech, but there's some big symbolism there. Ray got me through a lot in my life and got me to a lot, such as this opportunity that I've had for the last 4 years. So I got a little emotional when I was editing it. Like, oh my gosh, that's actually
really sweet that they're together. Keep it together. So, what did JVD say? Tyler's selling oil. What are you going to do with those baskets? Assuming you're giving them away. I don't know. I shouldn't have them in the shot right now because I think Scott's going to text me any second and say, hey, we're going to need you to send those back. Yeah, that was not a gift. Okay. Those are stage props. JVD salvaging. Now, no, but you should though. Only clear torrents from now on. No, today's the day I'm going to let you all know. I've actually always hated the torrent. It's a terrible disc. Have you felt it? The rim is so wide. Look, I don't even have like 5 within arm's length. It's really just an awful disc. You know, that's the reason that I attached myself to it. And it was kind of an internal bet. Where I was like, listen, I'm such a great marketer. I could take even the worst disc in the history of the world and turn it into a superstar. And I did. And I think we'd all agree that the Torrent is now probably in the top 5 most famous discs in the whole world. So, yep. After I accomplished that, there was nothing left to do. You know, career over. That's all false. I don't know. I guess we can chat about DDO. It's going to be weird to kind of have business as usual for the next couple weeks, but I also wanted this to not be like one of the ways that I thought about doing this was to kind of make this like my goodbye, like I'm leaving. But then as I thought about that, I was like, no. I don't want to just say goodbye and not have any time to kind of, you know, still hang out with people. So that's why we ended up announcing it a couple weeks ahead of when I'll actually be gone. So the end of June, I think it's June 30th, will be my last day as the marketing manager. And then I'll just get demoted to a DGA fan like the rest of you plebes, you know? Well, actually, I'll probably be underneath because we got a couple like team members here in the chat and current employees. So actually, I'm going to get demoted way down. I'm down around like spoot level, you know, and I'm DGA level spoot. we should all show up at Tyler's house for the last. That would be delightful. I will get the course put together. We can all have a big like mob and play the Brickyard. Yeah, Doc wasn't able to handle it. That's interesting, actually. He's usually always here. Somebody needs to check on him. Yeah, give me all your disc demands. I've got 2 weeks to try and make them happen. Oh, that's true, Spoot. Molly won the lottery. Tyler riding the gravy train now. Listen. Molly won the lottery on January 3rd, 2009. Am I right, everybody? That's when she won the lottery. When she said, I'd like to be part of whatever that guy's going to do. As long as it's not like, you know, weird niche hobbies and stupid videos. That was actually in our vows. I get nominated. Oh, that's good. You do need a referral to be on the crew team, so you could be my my reference. A little late for April Fools. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what my next job. I will say it's not in disc golf. So I wanted that to be clear. It's not like you're gonna see me then pop up for a different company or something. No. If it's disc golf, it's DGA all day, every day. But I'll be moving to a different industry. So you guys can speculate. That would be fun, but we probably won't spend a ton of time talking about that over the next couple weeks. It is dancing. I'll just tell you right now. I am finally doing it. Pulling the trigger on my career as a dancer. I've always wanted to. And plus, I've been working out my ankles. Did you guys see the Birks with socks at the end of the video there? Guys, I tried not having the socks with the Birks, but it's just your toes get so cold, you know? You get it. And plus, people don't look at you weird. Wheel of Time fan clubs, car salesman. That's not too far off. A foot model, ice cream van, sanitation engineer. Oh, man. Yeah. All good guesses. All good guesses. Okay, well, in the absence of Ben, I think we should chat about DDO a bit. That is an hour and 15 minutes away from me. All of the tour is like an hour away right now. Go Austin Turner. Let's go, friend. Noah Meitzma having a great first round as well. Austin Hannum, just nothing but birdies. Andrew Marweed has seen, Andrew and Cole have seen a little bit more of all the different colors on their card. Katrina and Allie both look like they were a little up and down. Man, I'll tell you what, it's not crazy windy here. I don't know how it is in Emporia. Could be windier down there. But that course is brutal. Ben, you were with me there, right? Or was it Ryan? I think we played like 12 holes with Michael from Bushnell Disc Golf. It is so hard. Like that first hole, that par 5, that's just like a country mile. It's hard enough in the dead calm, but goodness, you get any kind of wind and you're just like, oh yeah, this isn't fun anymore. I'm not enjoying this after like hole 3, you know? 0 mile per hour. That is crazy. For Emporia, that is crazy. That was Ryan. Okay, yeah. Noah took down match play on GK. Nice. Well, and Cole took down the Skins match, right? I saw Cole at, was that Portland Skins? Cole took that down. Thank you, Zach. That's sweet. Nobody cares about I can't believe everybody's even still watching the DGN coverage of the Dynamic Discs Open and aren't in our chat. They should be. They don't even know. Those people over there, they don't even know what's happened. It's a tough layout. It's not, I think we're all on the same page. Maybe not all of us, but maybe majority opinion is it's not quite as fun to watch as some other layouts, but it's a good layout to have on the tour, I think, because it tests. Yeah, I'll say it. I mean, I think it tests the tour in a good way. I mean, I don't want every course to be like this, but I think one or two. Here's a question. Ooh, I think I know the answer. LVC or DDO? If you could only pick one, what would you have? Ooh, I'm on UDisc Live and I see DGA's Tour Series banner right now. You birdied hole 2 times. You got a 4. Wait, what? At the country club? Yeah, but at like Jones East or the country club, Ben. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of assumed all of you would say LVC. And can you imagine them taking 5.5 minutes out of the broadcast to play that video? People are like, what? It was also really funny to go back through all the comments. Oh my gosh, there's an Avalanche ad now on UDisc. I don't always save negative comments. We don't get a ton, which is nice. I think our fans and our community are overall really, really insanely supportive. But when our stuff gets out like in the wild, you know, like on Reddit or something, people are a lot more unfiltered. Sometimes I'll save the amazing negative comments. That was kind of a fun exercise to look through some of the. I had to pick just the right one to go in the video today. So we've got 3 for DDO, 2 for LVC. Okay. That's crazy, Ben. I'm actually willing to stop everything and ask you more about that. What did you, I'm assuming hurricane, putt? Or maybe like hurricane, bonsai. Tell us. And what was the wind doing also? That's crazy. I cannot imagine getting a 4 on that hole without throwing it in from 200 feet. Yeah, actually, literally, I played it well. I didn't have perfect distance on my shots, but I was, after hole 3, or after shot 3, I was just to the neck where it goes like another couple hundred feet. Another one for DDO. Interesting. Okay. So more people are a fan of DDO than LVC. How about that? Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, so hurricane, bonsai, and putt from 20 feet. Oh, and then so same thing the second time you did it. Hurricane, bonsai, and putt from 24 feet. Shoot, man. I think the heroes there are the bonsais. Because, like, it's really important to throw, you know, those first 2 shots accurately so that you're not going out of bounds. But I think a lot of pros, given the absence of, like, crazy winds, like, that's something you should be able to do 9 times out of 10 is hit a fairway if it's wide open like that. But then putting your bonsai to 20 feet, that's really good. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. Today's live stream was just me and Ben talking about his performance on the golf course. Did you guys see the graphic we posted this morning, by the way? Unbelievable. And I think all of us will be shocked to find out I didn't do it. I know, because you guys have seen the graphics that I do, and wow, are they good. No. Another friend of DGA did that. He's done a couple for us lately. But this one was just like so sick. I'm like, man, let's make a poster for that and put it on the wall. It was awesome. Gonna be a big week. And then I'm not sure where Team DGA is going after that, but I know a few people are headed down to the Kansas City Wide Open. Headed up to the KC Wide Open. And we'll get to hang out with Cole Redolin, Trevor Harbolt, Andrew Marweed. I'm not sure who else off the top of my head will be there. Andy's coming to defend his title. As you all remember, he took that down last year. That was very exciting. Got some footage of him doing that. Okay. I was still hoping to get into it. Okay, nice. Kevin just played his first round in SoCal. Never realized how much different grassy fairways play versus just dirt. Right. I have gotten to play De La, I'm going to say 5 times. Maybe more. Less than 10 times, though, over the 4 years that I've been with DGA. And I think I get a little bit better at disc golf every single time I play that course. Because you don't need anything but like accuracy and caution. You need prudence. You need accuracy and prudence. You don't need crazy distance. You know, you could play the whole thing with a squall or a rift if you wanted to. But you just have to like be patient. Because it will get away from the second that you try and overthrow something, it gets away from you. Yes, Zach, I posted that in the team page, of which I think you're a part. I've made some calls, though, over this week. You know, specifically, I didn't get a chance to talk to everybody like I was hoping to, but yeah, posted that in our team page this morning. Somebody needs to let Zach into the team page, I think. Spoot, it's worth it. It's such an amazing course. It's so grueling, mentally and physically. Yeah, dead silence. Everybody actually was super excited. Ed was like, I've already said everything to you over the phone that I'm going to say, so I don't need to comment here. What? Barrett? Wait, for real? Barrett Houchin! How did you... What? This is the most amazing moment. How did you find... Like, what? Are you... Did somebody message you? Oh my gosh. Barrett Houchin. If you don't know, the gentleman who is just dropped into the chat is responsible for hundreds of views on our YouTube channel. Barrett and I made over 20, I'm going to say 25 at least, videos, including, this was one of my favorites. You remember this one, Barrett? The COVID-18, where right after COVID had hit, we got these full hazmat suits, taped up our hands in the gloves, and like, oh shoot. Is there not a place that I can put this thing? Whatever. And tried to play disc golf in that. Oh my gosh. It popped up on your feed. Barrett, thank you so much for popping in the chat. That is just really sweet. That is very special to me that you're here. I was going down memory lane and throwing in a bunch of photos that I thought I might use in that video, but there were a couple Barrett ones. Look at us, Bear. Just making content, duking it out. I think we were like dead even after over a year of making videos, like 25 different challenges, and we ended up like, we would figure out a way to make a handicap system so that it was fair. I would win, you would win. That was fun. Oh, here we go. Last one. Last one for Barrett. My one and only PDGA sanctioned event that I got the super accurate rating that I have right now. I got second place in MA1. and we took pictures together for the weekend roundup. Biggest moment of my career, because so far it's been kind of the only moment, you know, that I've had. That's awesome, dude. Made your dinner emotional? I am staying in KC. Please hit me up sometime if you come up here. And also, not even like we have courses all around, but I have a course in my yard, man. We already did that. We do have a Tyler, Barrett, and Ben video that I'm pretty sure, didn't we stage that so that Barrett lost? Did we need to stage that? Because we're not really keeping up with Ben these days. Am I right, Barrett? Oh, man. We had just... I could not pick out a favorite memory from the 25 videos that we made, but it would probably involve Barrett just being unable to putt. Just absolutely incapable of putting. And that being the only thing that kept me in it, because I'm just wildly inaccurate off the tee. I can't throw half as far as Barrett can. But he's run on up ahead to his drive, and he's got 4 putts on in UDisc before I get up there, and then I make mine. So we tie. It was one of the wildest handicap systems that anybody's ever developed, but it worked. Oh, man. I had thoughts of, you know, when we came up to Kansas City and Ben and I were going to make another 25 of those videos, but we really didn't. We'll probably look back at that as a regret in some way. I was definitely busy. We were doing a lot of other things. It's interesting, though. It kind of coincides with DGA growing. My inability to just take a half day and a camera and go, you know, film content on the course with Ben, because there were other needs a lot more pressing. It sounds sad, but it's really, as I look back on it, it was a symptom of DGA just growing a ton over the last few years. And yeah, that's a good sign in some ways. You know, when you don't have time to go to a paint shop and buy a full like plastic hazmat suit. You don't have time to go to a grocery store and get honey, flour, canola oil, motor oil, all the different things that we had on the sticky and slimy day. Man, that one was crazy. It was also crazy that the other YouTube company, which will go unnamed, posted that same video 2 weeks later. Like, spin the wheel to see what sticky or slimy substance we have to put on our hands and play disc golf. And we're like, wait a second. We just did that. Great minds think alike. Barrett, please do. Please do. Still bag a Quake, Hurricane, and a Bonsai. Can't get away from him. His breakers were heartbreakers. That's awesome. Man. Well, that was special. Thank you, Barrett. Thank you for showing up. I don't have anything for us, and I think I'm a little emotionally tuckered out. Oh, perfect. Scott's here. Yeah, let's go. Yep. That's what Scott's full-time job is now. He's our new graphic designer. Big announcement is Barrett's back. Barrett is going to be the DGA marketing manager / content creator in 2 weeks. He'll be making a lot more putting tutorial videos. See you around, Barrett. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's funny, Ben. But all that to say, I am going to cut into our legal allotted time. Oh man, a lot has happened in 4 years. I was on a plane for only the second time in my life to go to Santa Cruz, like within 3 months of talking to Scott and DGA. Like, let's bring you out here and meet the team. And I'm like, am I famous? I get to be put on a plane. Turns out I wasn't. DGA is just professional, and that's kind of a normal thing to do. Love planes, by the way. Scott picked me up at the airport. We had In-N-Out. That became a tradition then. Every time he'd pick me up from the airport or drop me off, we would have In-N-Out. It's quite good. Lives up to the hype. Got to meet Shasta. We played De La. There was a new course that just went in. It was a private course. You couldn't go play it, but it was like friends of friends. Like you had to know somebody. And they had been putting these 18 gaudy, terrible baskets. Hey, listen, if you're watching right now, I'm sorry, your baskets are gaudy and terrible. If you don't like that, you can write to our management, and I'm sure they will see to my termination. But you need to get some Mach 7s out there because your course is stunning and it deserves the best. That aside, it was just getting cut in, and it was in the middle of, it was on the side of these mountains and like in a redwood grove, and it was stunning. Absolutely incredible. I think that was the first trip. That may have been the second trip. We've done a lot. Filming with Andrew Marweed on the beach. That will be a memory of mine for sure, a highlight. That was such a beautiful... I had no idea if that was going to work out. I'm like, oh man, the lighting, rain, wind, and it was just perfect. Like the skies opened up and we got this beautiful sunset. His building the bag videos is still like cinematically one of the coolest things I've been a part of. Team branding. Watched a few how-to vids. Yeah, Scott's getting really good at Microsoft Paint. Yeah, be sure if you do that you kind of disparage their basket choice a little bit. You know, not anything as direct as what I just did, but maybe just kind of like, I don't know, you grab it and you just kind of like shake it a little bit and then just kind of look at them and be like, just something like that. Getting the news about Katrina Allen joining the team, that was a big moment. That was a fun memory. Scott called me on his phone, and he was sitting in the middle of the office with all the other team members and said, well, we have a signed contract with Katrina Allen, which was only, I don't know, the third time that I had heard about it. We did a very good job of keeping that hush before we announced it. Then getting to fly to Carolina I met Joseph Phillips on that trip for the first time. I met Bob Julio. I stayed with Paul and Sarah, Paul Ulibarri, for a week. That was funny. We all shared the same bathroom. That was weird. got to play disc with Paul at Winthrop, and he bet me $20 that he could beat me left-handed. He said, "Are you pretty good?" I said, "I'm pretty good." He said, "I bet I could beat you left-handed." I said, "No, you can't." He said, "Yeah, I'll bet you $20 I can beat you left-handed." I said, "You're on. Like, there's no way." He did. He didn't beat me soundly. Listen, on the hole, the par 5 that goes like across the water, right? I got there and had a putt for par from 10 or 15 feet, and I missed it. I airballed it. It was one of the worst putts in my life. But Paul was like talking. He's like got this mind game going, and I just totally collapsed. That's the difference between me and a professional, right? I just completely like the swing thoughts of like, I'm going to miss this. It's going to be so embarrassing when I miss this. I'm not even going to, and then just, and, cause I think I was ahead of him at that point. And then so that tied us up, and then he got one stroke on the final hole. We only played like 7 or 8 holes, but so that sucked. That's a worse memory moment. That wasn't like a good memory. That was a bad memory. Yeah. What was it? I remember it was like an hour. Bob Julio, Paul Ulibarri, and Shane. Sorry, Shane Law, I think, right? Discraft's video guy. They're all in a truck. They're just waiting for me at the airport. And they're calling me incessantly. And I'm like, I'm waiting on my bag to show up. Oh, that was the deal. I don't fly very much, and so I forgot. I didn't know. There was something where like I checked a bag at the gate, and I was supposed to pick it up like right there when I got off the plane. The bag was going to be waiting for me right there by the plane door instead of going all the way out to baggage claim. I still don't even remember what the situation was. But I made a mistake. I did it wrong, okay? And I'm trying to figure out, because I didn't know what I did wrong. I just knew my bag wasn't there. So I'm trying to find people. I'm trying to ask them about it. And in the midst of that, it's late at night. Bob Julio keeps calling me on speakerphone and just absolutely roasting me with Paul and Shane. And they just are all like, "We want to go home." And like, "Why are you so bad at this?" And then before long, it's a conference call with Scott, my boss, and it becomes like an impromptu employee review of sorts, you know, where all of a sudden now the conversation is like, "Hey, listen, we're trying to help you guys out and, you know, help you with these videos and the big Katrina announcement and everything like that. But like, your guy's here and we've been waiting for a long time. And so I don't know what's going on, guys. Like, can you get your crap together?" I think everyone else but me, even the people who've been waiting for an hour in the parking lot, I think they were all just having a grand time. I was so mad. But I had never met these people before. So what am I going to do? Get in the truck and yell at them because of a mistake I made? I almost did, actually. "You forgot to pick up your check bag at the gate and went through security without it." Because something where like there wasn't enough room in the overhead bins, like, "We need you to check this thing." So it was like yeah. I don't know. I still don't understand how planes work. Oh, man. That was a fun trip. There were others. There were a lot of others. There's a lot of campaigns that we've done here that I'm really proud of, but I don't need to just go down memory lane all day. I don't even know if anybody's still in here listening to me ramble. Lots of other trips. Kelly and I did Am Worlds for a week. That was fun. Getting to run a booth for the first time, getting to see our fans. Really, my day law trips and then those sort of things have been so good for me as someone who's, helping with our branding and creating content, because it connects me in real life to our fans. And mostly those people are just words on a screen, since it's our fans are national, international. And so getting to meet people in person who say like, I love this disc and I love how it flies. And I saw that video that you guys made with the such and such, like we watched that so many, like those conversations were so awesome. Big deals for sure. Kelly almost died. That's right. We were like about to go to the emergency room. Met Ed there in person. Flat tire in the rental. That's right. We had to change the tire. Man. Zach didn't show up. Getting to meet some of our new team also, and they didn't make the video, but they're definitely a solid, memory, even though these things are all brand new. But just hanging out with the Austins, Austin Turner, Austin Hannum, Cole Redolin. He is, they all are, but yeah, such a solid addition to our team. We'll be continuing to root for those folks even after a couple weeks from now. Getting to know like how insanely funny Katrina is, that's awesome. I wish I would have had more time to try and do things like that Most Fun Wins with Katrina. But yes, very witty, very funny. Austin Hannum as well. Very laid back, super fun, funny personality. And we're never, we can't, just for the insurance liability reasons, we can't send Kelly on business trips anymore, which I think no one is more excited about than Kelly. So that's working out. Thank you all for being here. We're going to shut this down. That's the big announcement. But yeah, I'll be around for another couple weeks. We've got some more videos to post, some more live streams to have. I believe we're going to have 2 more, including, if I'm getting the dates right, so actually so next week's, and then the one on the 30th will actually be like that's it. You guys will be able to be with me during my last few minutes as a DGA employee on the 30th. That's going to feel like some sort of weird movie. I may call in sick that day. So anyways, hey there. By the way, let me list all the requirements. If you want to fill my shoes, you have to be breathing, preferably with internet access, but that's not mandatory. That's it. So we're really not looking to replace me. We're actually hoping to find someone who's good at marketing. So if you know anybody like that, have them reach out to Disc Golf. Contact at discgolf.com. In all seriousness, we would love to hear from you. If you're like watching this later and like, you know what? I have always hated DGA's marketing, and I do think I could take them to the next level. You might be the person for us. You're probably not. You sound like a real scumbag. You shouldn't talk like that. But you might be. You can still send an email. We can always just block you. Yeah, and you do have to love torrents. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to sign off for now. Have a great weekend. Go Team DGA at DDO. Crush it. Take it down. That'd be so fun. I will see you guys next week for live and obviously in comments and things over the next couple weeks. Have a good weekend. Don't forget to throw DGA discs at DGA baskets. Actually, hang on. Oh, can I do this? Spoot, do you have that thing? I don't know if I'm technologically savvy enough to do this. Okay, file. I received this in our Discord earlier. Oh, yeah, I think I can. I think I can. Okay, can you hear this? Wait. How about now? Well, I just spoiled the joke because it played in the middle of it. Let me try it again. This is terrible. Here we go. All right, the only thing you need to remember is throw DGA discs at DGA baskets. That's it. Somebody put the throw DGA discs at DGA baskets with the worst version of our will go on. Have a good weekend. Throw DGA discs at DGA baskets. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.